Good day, each and everyone. I'm Ramlan Alpanon Shalman of Grade 12 Compassion, and my topic is all about social media do more harm than good to people. Social media is comprised of various platforms like websites and applications that allow us to make friends and chat through social networking. Social media has a big impact to people's lives. It also has a big part of many teenagers, or what we call millennials. According to 2018 Pew Research Center survey, nearly 750 people aging from 13 to 17 years old found that 45% are online almost constantly, and 97% use a social media platform such as YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or Snapchat. Since then, social media has been criticized for its addictive design and how it caused a lot of harm to people. It has given pros and cons to its users. Although social media has extensively affects a person, it also gives significance to its users. The Pew Research Center in 2019 found that teenagers used social media to meet people from different backgrounds. A majority of teenagers who spend time in online groups said that those groups help them meet new people, feel more accepted, work through their feelings on important issues, and get through tough times in their lives. Since it is a technology for communication, it will help you boost your social network. Moreover, it also allows teens to create online identities rather than communicate with others and build social networks. These networks can provide teens with valuable support, especially helping those who experience exclusion or have disabilities or chronic illnesses. Also, they use social media for entertainment and self expression. At the same time, you can make money by using social media, especially those who are good at modeling or taking pictures. Social media highly affects a person in terms of mental health. A study from the University of Pennsylvania found that high usage of Facebook and Snapchat and Instagram increases feelings of loneliness. Social media could cause depression and anxiety to its users because human beings needs face-to-face contact in a real human world in able to be mentally healthy. Each person requires an in-person contact to trigger the hormones that alleviate stress and make you feel happier, healthier, and more positive. When said by the researchers that social media cause depression and anxiety, I absolutely agree with that. Because as a person who also is using social media, it precisely affects our mental health. Researchers note that some people use social media to cope up with feelings of anxiety or depression. When the truth is, it only becomes a vicious cycle of scrolling social media when you're bored or feeling anxious without realizing that those behaviors may be making things worse. In addition to that, it negatively affects teens like distracting them, rumor spreading, and unrealistic views of other people's lives. As part of millennials who's been using social media for years now, I witnessed how people spread false rumors. For instance, during the pandemic era, thousands of information has spread all over the social media, to the point that you would really don't know who to believe, because even fake news seems believable, because they even cite some websites. However, this kind of act could harm the people and could cause big time panic. Rumors have always existed, but now they're flourishing in the social media era. While mostly produced and consumed by users, the platforms are also part of the problem. As stated in the Journal of Business Economics, social media networks such as Facebook and Twitter are infamous for facilitating the spread of potentially false rumors. As many countries are in lockdown situation, the use of internet is very high than usual, and therefore, any misinformation or infodemic on this platform create a lot of challenges to the government. Within weeks of emergence of COVID-19 in China, Rumors and misinformation about this virus started circulating on these platforms already. Lastly, social media is also one of the biggest causes of bullying. The effects of cyberbullying also include mental health issues like increasing stress and anxiety, depression, and acting out violently. According to HelpGuide.org, about 10% of teens has been reported being bullied in social media, and many other users are subjected to offensive comments. Social media platforms such as Twitter can be hotspot for spreading hurtful rumors, lies, and abuse that leaves lasting emotional scars. The effects of cyberbullying can be devastating for the victims. They may experience various negative emotions such as sadness, anger, frustration, and humiliation. They also feel isolated and alone, as if they have no one to turn to. In some cases, the victims even consider suicide. To sum up, social media has given significance and disadvantages to a person. It may help you for your social communication, but also could harm your mental health. Hence, according to some reports, around 40% of the world's population are spending on average of 2 hours every day sharing, liking, tweeting, and updating on these platforms. With this kind of habit, it surely will affect the mental health of the user. It could cause depression and anxiety, could be the reason for rumor spreading, and also cyberbullying. Furthermore, in this generation, social media is highly needed not just to communicate, but also to some businesses or even for educational purposes. But in able to avoid these misleads, you, as the first person who can help yourself, should lessen up your usage of social media. Set yourself a limit on your time in using social media, and most especially, apply a social media etiquette and be mindful for your social media attitude.